Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. Let's jump into this universe of things found in old books. This book here, it's an Australian publication called Heroes, Rebels, and Radicals of Convict Australia. We found this coin. It was an Australian coin in a little slipcase, a little plastic holder. It got King Charles on the cover. Right there. It's only 2024. It's not that old, but on the back, it's got a cartoon character, Bluey. It's a Bluey coin. Now, I reached out to one of our followers, Tilly's Nest Used Books in Australia, and she said that these coins are issued by the Australian postal system, that they would give us change when you bought something. And they're good. You can spend these. It's worth an Australian dollar. You could go to the store, you could buy something and spend your Bluey coin. Now, the Bluey is a kid's cartoon in Australia, a very popular kid's cartoon in Australia. And so they created a coin. It'd be like having a coin for the Roadrunner. Me. and it's basically the same thing. I never knew of such a thing. So someone probably went to Australia, bought a book, bought a Bluey coin, brought it home, and it ended up here already. Okay. And this book here from 1895, The Boy Explorers. Right there, from 1895. I was going through it. Now, I found something in it, but it was glued in. Right there. You can barely see it. You can see how small it is. So, and it's kind of faded. So, I'm looking at it. I can't really see it. So, what I've done, I took a picture and I've blown it up for you to look at. And it looks to me like a teacher is what I'm guessing. A teacher, very stern looking, very, very school teachery back in the 1800s when they carried around rulers and slapped your knuckles. And why the picture is glued in there, I don't know. Maybe it's the teacher's way of making a bookmark or a book plate. Say, this is my book. You better not touch it. And a fan of the show sent this in, wrote a very nice letter. Thank you very much. Tim. Thank you, Tim. He goes, I came across these two items nested in some very old Bible commentary books. Feel free to use them on your program. Well, Tim, I'm going to. And what Tim found was this little pamphlet called The Definition of a Boy. And it's kind of a feel-goody thing here, published by the Richardson, Bond, and Wright Limited, which was a big publishing house in Canada. So I think this is Canadian. It's kind of an inspirational thing. So you got that written on the inside there. And he's got a Scottish Widows Fund bookmark from 1913. Right there. So it was kind of like it's life insurance. And so you get your life insurance through the Scottish Widows Fund. And on the front of the thing, it has a Walter Crane illustration. Apparently, Walter Crane was a pretty famous illustrator of the time. So it's a Walter Crane illustration on a Scottish Widows Fund from 1913. I think that's pretty darn interesting, Tim. And I want to thank you for sending that in. If anybody else got some stuff they want to send in, I'd love to share it on the program. And that's all I have for today. I want to thank you for stopping by. Good day.